What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is being played by two players on the WCS Pro circuit. Spawning here in the bottom left-hand corner of darkness, Sanctuary Ellie, playing with the red Protoss probes. He currently tied up this series against his opponent. His name is Hass. And on the opposite side of the map, playing with the blue Zerg pieces, he's playing in the top left-hand corner of Darkness Sanctuary LE. His name is Serral. So Serral versus Hass, everyone. The grand finals in the WCS in Valencia. Game number 3 is underway here, everyone. And what a series it's been up to this point. You guys can check out both games on the YouTube channel right now. I would love to hear you guys' feedback on these games so far. So Serral and Hass, it's been a very uncharacteristic game, to say the least, by both of these players up to this point. I'm really interested to see, are these guys going to go for more cheese, or are they going to be more serious in their styles of play and go for a macro focus style in both of their retrospective races here? Forge as well as a gateway. It looks like Hass once again is going to be going for something a little bit cheesy. So he has another probe that's going to be coming across the map here. The Forge is going to be coming up. It looks like he's going to proxy possibly what he did in game number 1, and that is exactly what is happening. Pylon has gone down. Another probe is here. Looks like they get the surround on one of these drones. Do not get the kill quite. 3 pylons are up. The question is how is Serral going to respond to this? Spawning pool is going up right now. The hatchery has been canceled, and it looks like he just took another hatchery in the normally what would be the 3rd base location. So photon cannon is coming up here, and I'm very interested to see what Serral's going to do. He goes for a little bit of a different kind of play here. The Roach Warren's going to be coming up, as well as 2 extractors at this point. Opposite side, all we've got is a cybernetics core coming up from Hass. He's got 2 simulators coming up here, so he's going for an all-in once again. All in again. This is so uncharacteristic, guys, of both these players. I just have not seen anything like this in quite some time, especially the grand finals of a massive tournament, and I am so hyped to see this. Okay, so we got a couple spine crawlers that are coming up here for Serral. Great decision making, I think. Looks like a robotics facility is also going to be coming up here, as well as a shield battery. This 3rd base is going to be, or 2nd base for Serral is going to be coming up here very, very shortly. Spine crawler's up, and it looks like that spine crawler is going to be in range, of course, of this pylon. And more shield batteries are coming up here. So this is going to get very sticky very fast, to say the least. I'm assuming more roaches into Ravagers for Serral. And then on the opposite side, I would probably assume that Hass is going to go for what he went for in the first game. They do get that probe. That was a nice kill on the probe. He has the high ground vision here. So I'm not sure how this is going to work exactly for Hass. The spine crawler is now within range of the photon cannon. Very good positioning here for our Zerg player, having that high ground, and now he's going to be on 2 bases. Very interesting, to say the least. More and more Ravagers are going to be coming up here, and it looks like, once again, we see, of course, the Stalker now moving into the Immortal. The Immortal is out. These Ravagers are having their way at this point in the game, and it looks like the Immortal is up, and it looks like they are trying to get as many of the kill on in as many of these units as possible. And just like that, 1 pylon completely is taken out, and now all of these shield batteries are now hurting and not now active at this point. They're trying to get this around here on these Stalkers as well as this Immortal. The shield batteries are back up and running once again. But you're going to have to be careful nonetheless. This is an all-in here for our Protoss player. Zergling speed is coming up here for the Zerglings and for Serral. So I'm wondering at this point what might happen here. It looks like the pickup micro is on point right now. But at the same time, a couple of these units might be in some trouble. The Zerglings have come across the map. It looks like they are going to try to take out these pylons. The pylons look like they're both going to be taken down. And now all the production has been shut down here for our Protoss player. The surround is coming. More and more Zerglings are here. And I wonder if there's going to be enough for Haas at this point in the game, because he has more and more pylons are going to be going down. But these Zerglings have the Zergling speed upgrade, and they're going to take out as many of these shield batteries as possible. It doesn't look like there's much more left here for our Protoss player to hold on. I wonder what might happen here. The Mortal is very close to coming out. Might be the lifesaver here in this part in the game here. But I don't know. There's 2 Immortals at this point. They're getting the surround here on the robotics facility. I'm not sure how much longer our Protoss player can hold on here. 2 Immortals versus a bunch of Zerglings, as well as Roaches and Ravagers, as well as a Queen has now joined in on the fight. There's a couple more shield batteries as well as a photon cannon, but there is just so much Zerg. The swarm is here. It looks like this might just end up being a complete and utter Protoss massacre. These Immortals have shooed away, though, at what was the Zerg army. Very interesting decision-making here by our Protoss player, deciding to go extremely, extremely aggressive. These Immortals will just have so much potential to continue with the aggression. I still like the position of Serral here, at least at this point in the game here. They're going to try to get the kill on a couple more of these shield batteries. They do exactly that. How much longer can Haas hold on, or how much longer can the aggression come here for our Zerg player, who is on 2 bases, has no other plans other than to continue the aggression here against all of these Zerg units. Absolute decimation of so many Zerg units at this point in the game here. I cannot believe how long our Protoss player has held on here, but how much longer can he hold on here with more and more Zerg units coming to aid? Looks like Haas is not planning on GGing out of this game just yet. He has decided to get one of the Oracles out. Looks like a Phoenix is going to be coming up as well, and it looks like the Nexus he does have going down here as well. So with all that being said, I don't think there's a whole heck of a lot that's going to be ready for our Protoss player here. The Oracle has made its way across the map, but does not do literally any damage at this point. I'm wondering if there's going to be a counterattack here relatively soon. Looks like there very well may be. Third base is coming up for Serral. He knows he's ahead at this point. Very fun fought match though, and that was, you know, these guys are very close in skill. You can just tell. Serral really held on so well to all the pickup play, and I think he just did such an incredible job there of holding on, because I would have lost my entire army and I would have lost the game easily to some, you know, serious drop play and to a proxy proxying, you know, the shield batteries and the robotics facility and everything else. So, I mean, if you look at this, though, with a third hatchery coming up, the lair is going to be coming up here very soon for Serral. Serral's current situation is very good. Now, Haas is, of course, not out of this game just yet. It's not even close. I mean, he's definitely not out of it yet. He's getting more and more Phoenixes, which are definitely interesting. Looks like they may get one kill on one of these queens here. They don't quite get it. The diffuses come in. They're getting more and more value, and more queens are coming up here for Serral. So Serral is going to be, of course, waiting for an opportunity to get into that second base location. And it looks like, after all this is said and done, the Protoss player is now moving into his third base. The shield batteries do they feel cheap, people? Do you guys think they feel like, you know, just a very much so a competitive advantage? I definitely feel that to a degree, We have Haas pulling out every single book of cheese unit in the book here, going up against Serral. But maybe that's how you got to beat Serral. You got to do things that are uncharacteristic to your play style. Very interesting to say the least, though. I think Serral is good enough that if something, you know, he might feel that he's got a great opportunity here to still capitalize even with all these Phoenixes. The Phoenixes will end your mineral line in a matter of moments if you're not careful. So, to say the least, you got to be really careful with that. The third base is going to be going up very, very soon here, and I don't think Serral is going to allow this one to happen too easily. He may wait till it goes down. He does wait till it goes down, but he's going to try to get the kill on that third base. Question is are they going to get the kill on this third base? Does not look like it is going to be the case. That Oracle is there to shoo all of that away. Fourth base is going down here for Serral, who is still in the lead, but not by much. Spire's coming out, and I like that decision a lot by Serral. Looks like we have the charge upgrade that's going to be coming up here. We also have more and more gateways being added on, as well as, of course, 2 Stargates that are here for our Protoss player. He's also getting his +1 upgrades as well. My God, what a game. What a series it has been up to this point, guys. It has, it's been intense, man, and I have really enjoyed it so far. Looks like the Roach upgrades are going to be coming up here for Serral as well, so he probably isn't going away completely from some of these ground-based units. The question I have, though, is we got our Protoss player here on 3 bases. He's got more and more gateways coming up here. So what I'm wondering is Haas going to go for another quick push here? And I don't know if that's going to be the case, but nonetheless, we are seeing Corruptors out. So this is a big and a good decision in my opinion. Looks like we do have an Evolution Chamber that is going to be coming up here. All these upgrades are going to be ending up here very soon. The ground weapons upgrade has just finished up for our Protoss player. These Corruptors are out now, and these Corruptors can do some significant damage. And there is a lot of Corruptors here. I don't know if our Protoss player wants to take that fight, but there are a lot of Zealots. Lots of Zealots are coming. They're going to try to get the kill on this 4th base of the Zerg. I wonder if they're going to say, screw that, we're going to be moving onward here. And it looks like this is where the fight is going to be. It looks like an absolute bloodbath at this point. The surround has come with the Corruptors. I wonder if there's going to be enough Phoenixes at this point. All of these Protoss units are trying to get the surround on all these Zerg units deep on the creep, and I just don't think there's enough here. There is just not enough. I think that there is just enough Zerg, maybe not enough Zerg ground units to hold on here. And there are going to be a lot of Protoss units coming across the map. More and more Roaches are coming up here. And it looks like this is going to be an absolute and utter all-in here for our Zerg player here. Or for our Protoss player, I should say. There is just so many units coming here. These Corruptors are on the opposite side of the map. And it looks like, just like that, the supply was decreasing significantly for our Protoss player. And he decides to GG out. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Haas and Serral. And if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive. And as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.